Smells like salt gasoline.
Pulled out somewhere near 8th Street. Didn't really plan to leave. Just needed air, needed space. Didn't even bring my keys. Phone kept lighting in the dark. I just turned it face down. Let the ocean do its part. Let the noise all fade out.
Didn't think I'd end up here tonight,
but I'm not mad about it. Ocean lights and slow drives, palm trees passing both sides. I said I'd go home tonight, but I lied, yeah I lied. But I lied, yeah I lied. Yeah, hey. Past the diner by the beach where we used to stay too late. Thought about stopping again, but I kept it in my lane. Radio said something soft, didn't catch the name of it, but it felt like it was mine, like it knew what I was in. Late night, no plan, just ride. Left a lot behind, didn't say goodbye, didn't even try. City lights in my rear view now. Don't know where, don't care how, all I know is right now. Feels better somehow, yeah, yeah. Waves hitting quite steady pace, kinda like my thoughts today. Ocean lights and slow drives, nothing asking me why. Maybe I'll go back tonight, but not right, not right, not right now. Ooh, not right now, but not right. Red light, somewhere on Collins Ave. Car next to me playing something loud. I just sat there, didn't move, watching colors hit the ground. Palm trees cutting through the glow, like they've seen it all before. Funny how the same old road feels different than before. I used to rush through all of this, now I neon palms, neon nights, everything's just passing by. Used to chase a different life, now I just drive. Neon palms, neon nights, everything's just passing by. Used to chase a different life, now I just drive. Yeah. Past the club we used to go, yeah. Lines still wrapped around the block. Thought about the nights we had, then I didn't stop. There was a time I would've stayed, waited hours just to get in. Now I'd rather watch the lights reflect off the windshield. Same street, new mood, slow pace. Don't recognize this place, or maybe I just changed. Either way it's strange, no calls, no text, no sound, just wheels on the ground. Everything I lost I found when I slowed it down. City's still the same, I just see it different. Neon palms, neon nights. Used to think I needed more, now I'm just driving by. I just drive. Neon palms, neon nights. Neon palms, neon nights. Neon palms, neon nights. Now I just drive. Midnight again, same road. Yeah. Passed the same bar twice tonight. Swear I saw you through the glass. Could've turned around to check, but I let the moment pass. Yeah. People laughing on the curb, music spilling in the street. I remember nights like that, back when everything felt easy. Funny how I'm here again, but it's not the same. Midnight on Ocean Drive, feels different this time. Same light, same sky, but I'm not who I was that night. Pulled up slow at the next light, didn't even check the time. Yeah. Let the engine idle there, yeah. Like I wasn't in a rush to drive. There's a version of me still walking somewhere in that crowd, oh, but I'm here inside this car, yeah. And it's quieter now, yeah, yeah. Same place, new me, no spark, just a glow in the dark. Didn't fall apart, just drifted apart. No blame, no fight, no end, just a slow descent. Sometimes things don't bend, they just, yeah. Didn't hurt like I thought it would, just felt different. Midnight on Ocean Drive, still passing it by. Not running, not hiding, just driving tonight. Parked somewhere by the shoreline, didn't even turn the car off, yeah. Just sat there with the bass low, let the silence do its job. Saw that coming through the dash, mixed with something in my chest. Couldn't tell if it was peace or just finally getting rest. Didn't say it out loud, but I felt it. So there in soft bass, everything in one place. Didn't fix anything, but it made it okay. Game in soft bass, everything in one place. Didn't fix anything, but it made it okay. Yeah. Watched a couple walking past, didn't know what they were saying, but it looked like something simple, something I stopped chasing. Maybe I just needed time or a night like this to breathe. Not to figure anything out, just to finally be. No words, just sound, low tone. Didn't feel alone, even on my own. Something felt like home, no rush, no goal, no need. Just the air I breathe, everything I need is this moment, me. Didn't solve it all tonight, but I'm alright, yeah. So there in soft bass, everything in one case. Didn't fix anything, but it made it okay. Soft bass, everything in one case. Didn't fix anything, but it made it okay. Yeah. 47 AM, still driving. Told myself I'd head back home, like an hour ago at least, but I missed another turn. Now I'm deeper in these streets. GPS keeps rerouting, I just let it do its thing. Funny how I used to care, now it doesn't mean a thing. Now Lord, just not going back, yeah. Late nights, no end in sight. Told myself just one more drive. Every time I pass that line, I stay a little longer. Late nights, no end in sight. Told myself just one more drive. Every time I pass that line, I stay a little longer. Gaslight almost coming on, still I'm not pulling in. There's something about this road I don't wanna break again. Windows down, the air is warm, city humming low and wide. Everything I try to avoid feels easier tonight. Wrong turns, right move, same ride. Don't need to decide where I'm going tonight. I just let it ride. No plan, no map, no end, just me and the wind. Maybe I'll go back, just not yet again. Maybe it's not about the road, maybe it's about not going home. Hey. Late nights, no end in sight. I'm not done with this drive. If I keep moving tonight, I don't have to decide. I don't have to decide. Driving slow on Biscayne, 3 missed calls, I lost count. Name still glowing on the screen, I just let it dim back down. Could've answered, could've tried, could've said what's on my mind, but I said it all before, just in different ways and times. Some conversations never end, even when you don't respond. Missed calls on Biscayne, echo louder in my brain. I don't hate you, I just can't do that thing again. Missed calls on Biscayne, echo louder in my brain. I don't hate you, I just can't do that thing again. Past the spot we used to park, yeah. Windows down, just talking dark, yeah. Now I pass it like it's nothing, but it still leaves a mark, yeah. There's a version of the night where I turn and make it right, but I keep it in this lane and let it fade into the night. Phone ring, no sound, screen glow, I already know where this goes. I've been down this road, same words, same fire, replay, different night, same day. I don't got much left to say. Silence says it better now than I ever could, than I ever could. Missed calls on Biscayne, fading in the rain. I don't hate you, I just can't go back again. Missed calls on Biscayne, missed calls on Biscayne, missed calls on Biscayne, missed calls on Biscayne. Flashlights, engines idle, yeah. Pulled up slow, then step out. Valet looking at me now. Music heavy from inside, but I don't feel it somehow. people dressed like they belong, laughing like nothing is wrong. I remember being there, now it feels like I moved on. Same place, different view, I don't fit it like I used to. Valley lights and empty eyes, everything looks good outside, yeah, but I don't feel that life tonight, so I just drive. Saw someone I almost knew. For a second thought it's you, but I didn't look too long, didn't wanna make it true. There was a time I'd walk in, stay until the morning light. Now I'd rather stay alone, somewhere quiet in the night.
Hey, flash cars, bright lights, no soul, everything controlled. I've been in that role, now I let it go. No height, no need, no scene, know what that means. Everything that used to gleam ain't what it seems.
Didn't hate it, just outgrew what I thought I needed. Oh. Valet lights and empty eyes, left that version of my life. Didn't lose it, just realized it's not mine. Didn't check the weather app, now the rain is coming down, blurring all the neon lights, turning sharp into a sound. Wipers moving left to right, like they're trying to keep it clear. But some things don't wipe away, they just stay right here. Funny how the smallest thing bring it back again. Rain on the windshield tonight makes everything feel too real. I don't fight it, I just drive, let it fall, let it slide. Rain on the windshield tonight makes everything feel too real. I don't fight it, I just drive, let it fall, let it slide.
Pulled up under yellow light,
Watch the drops collecting fall, thought about the last goodbye. Didn't feel it then at all, now it hits a little more. In the quiet of the storm, not enough to break me down, just enough to feel warm. Yeah, rain hits glass, slow drip, low sound. World spins around, everything I kept down starts to come around. No crash, no pain, just weight that I can't escape, but I let it sit in a fight in the middle of the night. Don't ask, it just falls like these stars. Rain on the windshield tonight makes everything feel too real. I don't fight it, I just drive, let it fall, let it slide. Mr. Turn didn't fix it. Yeah. GPS said turn back now. I just let the voice fade out. Took a street I don't know well. Didn't question where it goes. The street got quieter real fast. Lights a little further back. Something in that empty road made me not wanna go back. Maybe wrong is what I need just to breathe. Took a wrong turn tonight, but it feels more right than the road I left behind. So I keep driving. Past the house with lights still on. Someone pacing on the phone. Made me think I'm not alone in the way I carry things. Not everything needs a fix. Not every road needs a name. Somewhere in the middle of this, I stopped playing that game. Wrong turn, no lane, no fear. Nothing's really clear, but I'm still here, and that's enough this year. No map, no plan, just move. Let it all improve. Sometimes what you lose leads to something new. Didn't mean to end up here, but I stayed. Wrong turn in the night. Still it feels alright. Maybe I don't need to find what I left behind. Stop the car at a red light. No one else around in sight. Could've turned left, gone back home. Could've tried to make it right. Hands still resting on the wheel. Didn't move just to let it sit. There's a moment in between where you choose your justice. I stayed there longer than I should, thinking if I would. Do I go back there again, or just drive until it ends? Light turned green, I didn't go. Car behind me hit the horn. Pulled ahead without a plan, like I've done 100 times before. Maybe it's not about the choice. Maybe it's just letting go of the version of myself that still doesn't know. Red light, no move, deep breath, thinking what's left. Not scared of the end, just what's next. No call, no text, no sound, just wheels on the ground. Everything comes around when you slow it down. Couldn't find an answer there, still I move somewhere. Couldn't find an answer there. Do I go back there again? Just kept driving till it ends, or starts again, or starts again. Driving north on Collins Ave, streetlights slowly fading out. Didn't realize how long it's been since I left the house. Coffee shop just opening, someone sweeping by the door. Feels like I've been through something, but I'm not sure what for. Night didn't end all at once, it just slipped away. Hey, first light on Collins now, everything feels quieter. Didn't fix what I went through, but it's lighter. Same road, different kind of calm. No more weight inside my chest, not because it disappeared, just because I let it rest. Sun reflecting off the glass, it's a little different now. I don't need to figure out everything, I feel somehow. Sunrise, slow drive, no rush. Same thoughts, less weight, less crush. Everything I try to touch, I don't mean as much. No fix, no cure, just space. Let it find its place. I don't need to chase anything I face. Anything I face. Didn't solve it overnight, still I'm alright. First light on Collins now, I don't need to break it down. If it stays or fades somehow, I'm okay with it pulled into a quiet spot, ordered something I don't need, just to sit and feel the shift from the night to something clean. Barista didn't say much, just a nod and pass the cup. Funny how a small thing feels like it's enough. Didn't come here for the drink, just a pause. Coffee at 5 a.m., sitting with what could have been. Not trying to fix it now, just letting it settle in. Couple people walking by, starting off the normal day. I'm still somewhere in the night, but it's fading in a way. Phone still quiet in my hand, didn't check it this time. Maybe I don't need to, maybe I'll be fine. Hot cup, slow sip, deep breath, thinking what's left. Not stress, just less. No call, no text, no need, just me and me. Everything I couldn't see now comes easily. Didn't need a big change, just a quiet moment. Coffee at 5 a.m., I don't need to pretend that I figured it all out. I'm just here again. Golden light in my eye. Driving slow with no direction, sunlight cutting through the glass. Didn't think I'd feel this way after everything that passed. There's a calm I can't explain, not the kind that feels too perfect, just enough to let me know I don't need to overwork it. Not everything needs a name to feel okay. Sun through the windshield now. I don't need to ask how everything worked out. It just did somehow. Past the places from last night, they don't hit the same anymore. Still remember how it felt, but it doesn't pull me toward. Maybe time don't really heal, maybe it just changes shape. And somewhere along the drive, I stopped holding all that weight. New light, same road, new view, different kind of truth. Everything I went through didn't break me, just move. No rush, no fix, just flow. That's the only code. Everything I didn't know, now I let it go. Didn't notice when it changed, but it did. Sun through the windshield now. I don't need to break it down. If it stays or fades somehow, I'm okay with now. Nothing. Somewhere in between the two. Sky not dark but now you're blue. Feels like everything I knew doesn't fully feel like true. Driving through this in between, where I'm not who I've been, but not fully something new. Still adjusting to the view. Not lost, not found, just somewhere around. Between night and morning now, I don't need to figure out what I'm turning into yet. I'm just here somehow. There's a comfort in not knowing, in not forcing what's next, letting things just keep on going without trying to correct. I used to need a clear line, now I'm fine with the blur. Somewhere in this moment, I feel more like myself, for sure.
Yeah, no label, no name, no side, just along for the ride. Everything I kept inside finally opens wide. No rush, no frame, just be, that's enough for me. Everything I tried to see now just lets me be. Maybe this is what it means to let it breathe.
Between night and morning now, I don't need to break it down. If I'm lost or if I'm found, I'm just here right now. Between night and morning now, I don't need to break it down. If I'm lost or if I'm found, I'm just here right now.
Sun is off now. Still driving.
Same road I was on before, but it doesn't feel the same. Not because the road has changed, something shifted in my frame. Didn't fix it overnight, didn't suddenly feel new. But the weight I used to carry doesn't move the way it used to. Nothing big, nothing loud, just a different now. The road feels different now. if I don't know how. Everything I went through doesn't hold me down, doesn't hold me down. Past the turn I almost took, back when I was unsure. Now I don't feel pulled to it or pushed away anymore. There's a balance in the drive I didn't have before. Not chasing something else, not avoiding what I was. Same lane, same speed, new mind, left the weight behind. Didn't force the change, it just came with time. No rush, no need, just right, let it all align. Everything inside finally feels fine. Didn't end, didn't start, just changed parts. The road feels different now. I don't need to break it down. If it leads me somewhere else, I'll figure it out. Sun is up, still feels like night. People walking, starting day, but I'm not there in that way. Still got pieces of the night that didn't fully fade away. Palm trees moving in the breeze, same as every morning here, but it hits a little different after everything I hear. Time moved on, I stayed a bit in between. Morning feels like yesterday, like the night still didn't fade. I move forward anyway, in my own way. Morning feels like yesterday, like the night still didn't fade. I move forward anyway, in my own way. Past the spots from miles ago, they don't feel as heavy now. Still remember how it felt, but I don't carry it somehow. Maybe that's the way it works, not erased but rearranged. Everything still exists, just doesn't feel the same. Same sky, new light, old thoughts. Everything I fought, now don't hit as hard as I thought. No rush, no pain, just shift, that's the gift. Everything that didn't fit, now just sit and leave it all behind. Just changed how it stayed. Morning feels like yesterday, like the night still didn't fade. I move forward anyway, in my own way. Morning feels like yesterday, like the night still didn't fade. I move forward anyway, in my own way. Still feels like night. Morning feels like yesterday, but it doesn't weigh the same. I can't carry it this way and be okay. Windows down, no plan. Air feels different on my skin, like I just stepped out of something. Didn't need a big escape, just needed to feel nothing. Ocean somewhere to my right, sun reflecting off the hood. Didn't think I'd feel this light, but somehow now I do. Not chasing anything, not running either. Windows down, no destination, no more overthinking phases. If it leads me somewhere new, I'll just take it. Oh, da-da-da. Windows down, no destination, no more overthinking phases. If it leads me somewhere new, I'll just take it. Yeah, no. Radio playing something soft, didn't even change the song. Let it sit there in the background while I slowly move along. There's a freedom in the space I didn't have before. Not because I solved it all, I just don't force it anymore. No map, no route, just flow, that's all I know. Anywhere I go still feels like home. No stress, no need, just ride, let it all slide. Everything inside finally aligned. Didn't need to find the way, just let it play. Windows down, no destination, no more overthinking phases. If it leads me somewhere new, I'll just take it. Yeah, yeah, running on. Windows down, no destination, no more overthinking phases. If it loops me back again, I won't fight it. Windows down. Same road, different me. Been here more than once before. Same turn, same ocean view. But the way it hits me now feels completely something new. Nothing changed outside the car, still the same Miami air. But inside it's quieter, like I left some weight somewhere. Didn't notice when it changed, but it did. Same road, new version. I don't feel the same person. Everything I went through had a purpose. Oh, I remember how it felt, driving here not long ago. Everything was heavier, every thought was moving slow. Now it's still but not empty, but not alone. Somewhere in between the two, I finally feel it. Same lane, new mind, same view. Different kind of truth, everything I went through. Let me hear its proof. No fix, no race, just be. That's enough for me. Everything I couldn't see, now just lets me be. Didn't become someone new, just more myself. Oh, same road, new version. No more overthinking burdens. If it loops me back again, not nervous. Oh, turned a corner, saw the street where the night had started off. Same light flickering again, like it never really stopped. Funny how a full night drive can just circle back around, but it doesn't feel the same standing here right now. Same place, different way, that's the change. Almost back where I started, but I'm not who I was then. Everything feels the same, but it isn't. Yeah, park the car for just a sec, watch the city moving slow. Yeah, there's a version of myself from last night I barely know. Yeah, didn't lose him, didn't fight, just Just let time do what it does. Somewhere in the quiet drive, I became someone else, just enough. Look back, same spot, new eyes, different kind of sight. Everything I tried to hide now feels like no stress, no past the chase, just a different pace. Everything I had to face now in place. Came back, but not the same. That's enough. Almost back where I started, but I'm lighter than I was then. If it all begins again, I'm ready. Yes, I'm ready. And you're still running, didn't turn it off. Parked outside the place I left hours ago, but different now. Same seat, same quiet car, but I feel it different somehow. Keys still in, lights still low, city humming in the back. There's a choice to step outside or just fade into the track. And this don't feel like the end, they just been. And you're still running now. I don't need to shut it down. If it lose me back again, I'll go again. And you're still running now. I don't need to shut it down. If it loops me back again, I'll go again. Could step out and close the night, or just let it stay alive. There's a comfort in between, not deciding just to drive. Everything I thought I need didn't matter in the end. Just the road and what it gave, and the way it starts again. No stop, no end, just flow, that's all I know. Where it goes, I'll let it go. Yeah, same start, new feel, same ride, different inside. Every time I loop this drive, let it finish, and it stopped it and breathe, just reset. And you're still running now. I don't need to shut it down. If it loops me back again,